Yo-ho! Oi-hui! As... No, not so mess. McCready. Il pleut dehors. Parlons en français, je ne peux pas parler français, parlons en français. Où est l'on? Je à la maison. Il y septa. Il y septa. Il y huita. Yeah, no. Parlons anglais. Okay. Alright. So today it's raining outside. There's nothing much to actually there's one or two small little lesson for mental note and for myself an experience for well after doing all this little investment shenanigans. Yep. Okay. Before I go to that, I need to edit video, make sure everything's uploaded. Lots of stuff to do. Lots of stuff to do today makes me a little bit messed up, which is, well, that's on me anyway. Need to reschedule properly. And at the same time, tomorrow, early morning tomorrow, there is gonna be a drop of a new project, not collectibles. This is a project that I've been, not to say eyeing on, but I am eyeing on right now. It was technically on the radar when I started my other investment. And before we go to there, actually no, that's a little bit over there. It's that, yeah, some of the decision I made is not that great, and this is the mental note for myself. If it's uncomfortable to me, there is 80% or 90% chance that's the correct thing to do, because yeah, that's how, if I were to deal with money, I need to be very aggressive with myself and emotion. That's my mental note, because I could have earned much more earlier on, but no, I want to be conservative, don't take the risk, blah blah blah, do not know how to strategize, do not know how to utilize. The key word here is do not know how to utilize stuff, and unfortunately that's part of how I've been growing up. And that's bad, because I like to hoard stuff, and yeah, just like to keep stuff. And minimalist has actually taught me a lot of things, but still have not given the you can say it's relapse, right? The tendency of getting back is still there, and I need to actually address a few. Some of the stuff that I have, like for starters. If I have to get rid, let's say I need to go to a new country, if I have to get rid this type of stuff, just get rid, make a quick buck, and then run away. And that's one thing. And of course, if I can make back the original money that I buy, great. But on one end, I'm the type of person who like to keep, like, you know what, some of these things are useless per se. Yeah, I'm gonna say a bit useless, but I still keep it. Like for example, actually a very good example is inside here. Is inside here. So I have an extra helmet that I've not been using. I bought this for the longboard, never used, didn't even bother to sell. Plus, I told myself, like, when I come here, actually this and that, on hindsight, this one turns out to be something useful down the road. But again, I've not used it, so it's wasted. And this thing, I have not used it since even in Montreal, so I hardly use it. That shows how bad it is, because if you don't use it anymore, just get rid. It takes up space. Not to say you lose money. See, that's the thing. A lot for me is because I got so tied up to, oh no, I'm gonna lose money. The answer is not the money, right? It's there doing nothing. And these are the small little areas for me that I need to get my habit checked out. Like for example, so that's one good example. Number two good example is actually there's a few stuff in the room, like some of the collectibles inside here, and I'm supposed to just get rid of it. Like it's no point keeping like some of my Pokemon cards. In fact, most of my Pokemon cards, because I transitioned to this little, not to say digital realm, but to be minimalist, keeping cards is actually the worst thing ever. If I use it, second, and also TV. So TV, I have one TV inside there, somewhere inside there. So I have not used it at all. The moment I picked up, the day that I picked up back then until today, I've not turned it on. I only tested it, but that's about it. So yeah, So those are things I would say it's not to say a habit that I can overturn straight away, but it is a bad habit that I need to kick it off. If I were to live this the semi-minimalist, like very little stuff here and there, and then buy the stuff that I need to buy, and then if I need to get rid, I have to get rid without attachment and emotion. So that, not to say it's a wake-up call, but today is also a great example that I should have done to the investment. So this is the part where it is, when it comes to money, I get very too safe, too conservative, blah blah blah, and that's bad, because when you have the opportunity, like for example, a very quick analogy is that I have an item, the collector number is very low. Like for example, if it's 100 collectible, 100 pieces of collectible, if you have collection number 1, of course that's the most valuable. I have collection number 3 out of like 500, 600, and the thing is, it is the destroyable, to put it this way. Like for example, if you buy a car, okay, if it's a limited edition car, only 50 in the world, and you got the first one, it's very valuable. If you get the second one, okay, a little bit less valuable than the first one, because some collector or some assets, I won't say assets, I would say for some items in the world, it is how much, I mean, that's it. So I got item number 3 on basically the third mint, the third serial number 3. So being a typical Asian Chinese, that's the problem, because we love numbers like 8, 7, and all those numbers, right? So those are one bad habit I need to kick out, because if I were to use that asset, and it's a usable asset, you want to use that asset and get more money, or to use it. One of the parables that I've been telling, and well, when I reflect back, it's like, oh no, really, some of the stuff that I've been telling to the vlog, I have not been doing. That's bad. So the parables of the talent parable, I don't know. Yeah, like the master gives you gold, you take the gold, go out and invest. Right? I kept that thing. So in return, it's a bad thing. It's a bad deal. It's a loss. It's basically money that I cannot find back, because there are a few changes within this week, makes the value goes down, and on top of that, it delays time. So the value goes down is not the biggest issue. The biggest issue is the time. It was a crucial moment when the game started. Like, I could have earned much more. How much more? I didn't calculate, but let's say a rough estimation, I could have just earned 6,000 easy. And then comes to the play of, you should not be too greedy, right? But in this case, I'm leaving that apart, because when there's an opportunity open for you, and also I've been telling myself, there's always opportunities out there. You must look for it, you must take it. And in this case, some of the opportunities are very obvious in front of your face. If you don't take it, I don't know, it's many things, but I've been telling myself, always take the opportunity. And some of that leads to $300 loss, some of them leads to $6,000, not to say loss, but lost the opportunity to earn $6,000. That's a lot of money. Yeah. Anyway, so that's a mental note for myself. And to not say close this vlog, but I have a small little thing that I want to show. This guy over here. If you look at this, right, you can see cash savings, $1,000, and then you see a $7 there. And then if you look at it, opening balance 106, interest 4 cents, 15 cents, and what else? It's $1,000, and I'm earning 4 cents. You know how much percent is that? It is 0.04%. You know, it is. So because 1% of 1,000 is $10, and if I'm earning 4%, oh no, it's even lower. It's much lower. So that's one of the reasons why it's not that I don't want to save traditional savings. It's one of those savings that it's rubbish. It's really rubbish. Let's see, 4 cents a month. 4 cents a month. I know I can easily earn $1 a day. Easy. Not to say invest 1,000. Okay, so 1,000, $1 a day might. Let's see. So currently, I can, if I were to do my simple calculation, okay, give me a sec. Okay, so, no, okay, dollar a day might be a bit too much, but let's do a quick calculation. So the game that I'm playing right now takes about 372 US dollars, according to what I wrote here. Let's make it 400 US dollars, so it's easy to calculate. And 400 US dollars is most likely around 450. That's about 450. Yeah, about no, 1.3. 3 times 4, 520. Okay, so it's about 520 Canadian dollars, right? It's half of the 1,000 Canadian dollars exactly. And within a week, I earn. Okay, so I've previously earned about 90 wax. Divide by 30 cents. Yeah, we have to divide by 30. Not say 30 cents. 0.3. About 30. So it's 3. 30 cents. 30 cents times 90 is about what? $10. Yeah, right. Let me calculate again. 90 times 3, it's $27. $27 a week. So yeah, that's a dollar a day. $1 a day with the investment. Okay, so this one is a little bit tricky because I can't withdraw the money straight out. But the one that I show you is exactly the same as well. I need to park it for a year. And to top it off, the only difference is that savings account is it's a tax-free savings account under the Canadian law, so I won't get taxed anyway, whatever I earn there. But the problem is that 4 cents or 0.4 cents, it's not even 4. Let me double check. Is it 4 cents? At 4 cents, I don't think it's gonna kill me in taxes. That's for sure. That's for sure. So $1 a day, easy. And these things gets a little bit, not to say, gets tough. So that's why a lot of rules that I have to put in place, a lot of things that I need to make sure I abide, need to follow through, and it's tough. It's tough. So today is Wednesday. It's probably a semi wake-up call again. It's more of a reminder, not even a wake-up call. Wake-up call has been, I've been done for quite some time already. It's just once a while, you know, you relapse. Relapse. That's not a nice way to put it. It's just that you get itchy. So once a while. Oh no, battery's dying. You know what? I'm gonna continue this at part 2 tomorrow. And yeah, je te verrai demain. Je te verrai demain. Je à la maison. And as un je noé je, il pleut dehors. Yeah, let's do it part 2.